Hey guys, I just wanted to send a quick video on what you can do with this big therapy ball. So in general, we're going to talk about a lot of different positions that you can put your kiddo on the ball, but we're first going to start with the most basic. So we can start out on our belly, okay, and then we can just kind of have them propped up on the forearms there. And then what you can do is you can dangle a toy of interest, and you can do it from side to side, kind of around the front of the head. And the goal is to lift the head enough and then to track the object from side to side, okay? Now, once we've got that managed, and while we're on our belly, we can also rock the ball front, back, side, side. We can go in circular motions, and then the goal is to have to hold the head upright in all those different positions. And we're also getting weight bearing through the shoulder joints, which is super important as well, okay? So the next step up from there is going to be in sitting, okay? Same idea, toy in front. You can dangle it to either side. The goal is to turn the head to track the object, okay? You can also do a little bit of bouncing here. This gives what they call joint proprioceptive input through those like compressions that they're getting just from gravity alone. So you can kind of bounce on the ball. Same thing, front to the back, side to side. And the whole idea here is to hold the trunk up, okay? And where your hands are is going to depend on how hard the child's having to work, okay? So if your hands are up here at the shoulders, really all the child's responsible for is for the head control, okay? So from basically the shoulders up. But if you lower your hands, and you'll feel this whenever you're working at home, but when you lower your hands down to more around like the waist or even like just on top of the thighs, then the child's responsible for holding everything else up against gravity, okay? So when you go to tilt forward, the natural inclination is gravity's going to pull that body down forward, and then you want to help pull back up, okay? So same thing when they go back, don't let them fall back, have them pull back up to the front. Same thing to the side. The natural thing is the body's going to fall to the side, and you want those righting reactions, those reactions of, oh, this is the middle and this is where I need to be. This is how we can help those develop, okay? So in sitting, we're rocking, okay? And then I have some other videos that I'm going to send after this that are more advanced that I'm using my 3-year-old in, so that you can kind of see how we transition a little bit better. But from here, the only other position that I want to use with the stuffed animal is on the hands and knees, okay? So it's the same idea, okay? You want those arms straight up on those hands, okay? And then the back legs, you just want the knees bent and then tucked under those hips, okay? You can hold here. You can again dangle the toy to have them turn their head from side to side, but then also the same idea, rocking, bouncing, the weight's going through the shoulders, going through the hip joints. This is how we help those ball and sockets joints form properly. So this is all really important too. It helps with crawling, and then honestly, just the weight going through those shoulders there, that weight bearing is the first things of strengthening that shoulder girdle so that we can work on things later like handwriting. So this stuff will carry you through all the way, you know, to kindergarten type stuff, to where you're working on those fine motor skills. It all starts from a strong core and then a strengthened and a stable shoulder girdle. So this will be ways that you can strengthen that shoulder girdle as well. So stay tuned for the next video where we start getting upright more into standing and all that kind of good stuff. And then I'll be sending some other ideas to you this week as well, okay? Hope y'all are doing well.